they decided mutually that she would break up with him. And this led Jimmy to apply for the Channel 4 series, The Undateables, but they rejected his application saying he looks too disabled. But Jimmy does have one redeeming feature. The fat on his neck looks like an unkempt vagina. And I was going to lick Jimmy at this point, but he's standing quite far away from me, so I don't think I'm going to do it.
I'm glad, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's fair to say every man has a lesbian fantasy. My lesbian fantasy... Fucking hell, alright. My lesbian fantasy is putting Sophie in a sack and throwing that sack in the river. Sophie, I don't say this lightly, but if you were being stoned to death by religious extremists, I would be handing them the rocks.
When I was writing jokes for this roast, I had a lot of thoughts about what Jimmy looks like. A melted Mr. Potato Head, an out-of-date peach being shoved through a cat flap, a fat pigeon with an extra chromosome. But the one I kept coming back to was this adult Mio puppet that looks like it's been used to mop the cum-stained floors of this club after a load of OAPs have visited.
Thank you for that. That's very nice. Speaking of looks, Sophie looks like she only dyes her hair because no one takes her self-harm seriously anymore. Despite how she looks, Sophie is one of the most positive people I know. To be honest, she tests positive for everything. HIV, gonorrhea, hepatitis. Sophie's vagina at this point looks like somebody's tried to punch a quiche.
That is not an accurate representation. Point out. So, not many people know this, but Jimmy was not actually born with this name. He was born under a different name. And he changed his name when he was quite young to be named after his childhood hero. And I actually have a letter he wrote to that childhood hero right here. I'll do it with one hand, apparently. I need help from one hand, thank you. Dear Jim, I was rejected again today. Why won't anybody love me? Maybe next time I should try writing in my own blood. It was all going so well until I sent them a naked photo of myself. Dad said it was gross and now the prison had taken his laptop away. Mum won't even look at me. I feel like you're the only person I can open up to. Jim, please fix it for me.
That was personal, thank you. I have said some quite unfair things about Sophie tonight, and to make it up for her, I've actually got her tickets to see Steps at the O2 next month. I know. I've actually also got her tickets to see Elton John at the O2. To be honest, I'm willing to take her anywhere a Met police officer might catch her walking home.
I've actually and all that is coming from somebody who, if they were a puppy, they would be the cunt of the litter. So I actually managed to find some information about Jimmy from the Office of National Statistics. It says that 9 out of 11 people think that Jimmy is the worst thing to happen to society since 2001. But, I don't agree with what happened that day at all. It was terrible. But I think Jimmy is the reason that we need a sequel to 9/11.
Just to check, are you implying some people do agree with what happened that day? Okay. So to finish this, I actually have got a fucking hilarious mic. That's Jesus. I've actually I've got a present for Sophie's mum. Because some of the things that I've said tonight might be seen as like misogynistic or, you know, I'm a bit of a cunt. And actually, I'm really pro-choice. I'm so pro-choice that even in like the 90th trimester, I still think you should be able to abort that child. And so it's with that in mind, I've got a "It's never too late to fix the mistake" card with some contact information I think you might want to look into.
It's a horrible picture.
The joke's on you, my mum actually got me the same card for my birthday, so, and I had double. So it is currently No Nut November, and this is something Jimmy is taking part in, but not by choice, because he pumps himself so full of antidepressants that he can't even muster up an erection. And I would compare Jimmy coming to Brexit. You know, it takes far too long to get done, there's a lot of moaning, and when it does happen, even the people who wanted it regret it.
That's not some pop. That's you guys. Give him a round of applause.
I would say that the gravity of hosting a roast battle has just kicked in. Well, that was dark, wasn't it, everybody? That was dark. It went dark. I told you it fucking would do, okay? So, judges, how are we doing? Have we made some decisions over there? I mean, Jimmy Savile will never fuck you. Come on, Sophie, let's be realistic. It would never happen. It would never happen. You were fucking living in a dream world, and you don't like the COVID molecules. So there we go. So you gotta have a little bit. Okay, judges, have we made a decision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have decided, it was close, but it's Jimmy.
Give it up, Jimmy! Yeah, you gotta do another one. Okay, let's give it up for Sophie Brown, everybody, and Jimmy Redinger! There we go, there we go, there we go. Off they go. Look at that. Jimmy, you're like an overweight Canelo. Look at him go. He's off, he's off, he's off. Right, guys, we're gonna rerun another roast. Are you ready? Are you ready? You're like, I don't fucking know if I am, actually. Can I look at some fucking puppies for a little bit? Jesus, can you cleanse the fucking room for everybody? There's a reason you're here. Can you just like piss everywhere and everything? Oh, thank God! Just turn everyone's water into wine if you can. That'll be fantastic. Jesus, that is being a sneaky cunt. Right, okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah!
Let's get the clap going!
Come on.
Let's get the steel going! Let's get the steel rolls going! On the stage, Colin Daniels and Clinton Harrison! Come a little bit further down towards me, guys. There we go.
Good evening, Carly. Oh, fucking hell, here we are. Look, Clayton's turned up, finally, cunt. He was late because he was scared of me. Look at him, he's turned up like a fucking homeless person. I'm saying he's turned up like a homeless person. There's a homeless person naked outside of the room because the cunt's stolen his fucking clothes. He's got no job, he's unemployed. In terms of what I say he's unemployed, he's done so much meth in his life, B&Q use him as a meth lab. It's terrible. Anyway, good evening.
Hello.
Hello. What can I say? I liked his style. Colin, I've got my doubts. I don't genuinely believe he's blind. I really don't. And I've realised they was doing it too. The dog fucking tells him where to go. I've got proof of it and all. I threw a ball for that dog once, because I'm a bit of a cunt. He caught it. Threw it back, fucking hit me. After you.
What a wanker. To be fair, last time Clayton roasted my dog, the dog couldn't walk for a week. Oh, that's not what he fucking said. Anyway. Look, as you can probably tell, he's got a drug history. He does have a drug history. I mean, basically, Clayton's taken every drug in the alphabet A delivery driver can fucking help. We'll get back to you later. He's taken MDMA, DMT, GBL, anything. The only thing he hasn't done, of course, is turned up dead, DOA, in the fucking emergency clinic. It's fucking...
I just don't know that.
No, well, to be fair, it does say DNR on your fucking tattoo on your forehead. The problem with Clayton, of course, is he can't fucking read. So he took all these shots, and actually what he ended up with was just fucking alphabetic spaghetti.
You think he's nasty to me? He's fucking horrible with that dog. Right? He makes that dog watch the porn he listens to. But I think the worst thing he's done to that dog since I've known him is when he took up fucking paintballing and skydiving, you evil fuck.
It's very true. I knew went riding a parachute because the lead went limp. That's a very old joke and I don't care. I fucking stole it. I can't be asked. To be honest, the reason that everybody thinks that Clayton is a cunt is because he is one. He looks like a criminal, he dresses like a criminal, he walks like a criminal, he talks like a criminal, and the only problem is, he is a fucking criminal. He's fucking unemployed, as I mentioned, but like most unemployed people, he's got a fucking boat, he stole the cunt, but much like his libido, he can't raise his own fucking mast.
Colin's a bully. Yeah, I said it. I feel better for it and I knew that I fucking would. Right? He holds grudges. He's weaponised that dog. Now I don't know what poor sweet Ollie Neve, the stand-up, did to cross him, but every single gig with 100% reliability, he's trained that dog to heckle the poor fucker. I'm just waiting for him to do it to me.
Well, when you tell the joke is funny, I probably will. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, I do like Clayton. He's a really good friend of mine. We've done a few gigs together. And I thought, because he's impoverished and a cunt, but one day I would treat him, because one of the perks of being a blind bloke is you get a disabled person's rail card. And on the Anglian Railway, you get a free upgrade to first class. You should have seen people's faces. They were fucking petrified. He was wearing a smelly old leather jacket. Have you still got a tattoo on your face, or have you got most of it?
No, I left it open.
Left it on tonight. Yeah, it's perfect. Problem is, he did have a tattoo on his face. It looked like it was a bit like the spider's web. That was only because his name was Annette at the time. It was, yeah, that was a clever joke. Another one. Anyway, it would take on first fucking class. People were petrified, and on the way back, the buffet car was open, so he stole 4 cans of beer. So basically, he's defending the dog by making him an accessory to robbery.
That's right, I'm the sort of bastard that uses a blind man and his guide dog as a lookout. I'll take that. I'll have to deal with it. Hey, come on about my criminality. Look at him. Tanner says that fucking dog knows where the bodies are buried.
A tenner?
I'm impoverished.
Impoverished. He'll tell you where the fucking bodies are buried for a pizza. You can't afford a tenner, can you? Look, unless these little cottons. I did have another joke. The problem is, with these bloody stand-ups, you see, what they can actually do, you see, is they can use this piece of paper, but if you take it away from them, they're fucked. I have to remember all my jokes, and I'll do enough delivery to find myself time to remember the next one. Yeah, there is. So, but what are yours? Is it in Braille? No. To be fair, if it was in Braille, it would be about the same size as your cock, wouldn't it? Oh, God. I did sleep with one of Clayton's ex-girlfriends once, and she was a bit ugly and a bit fat and a bit everything. And to be honest, though, it was really handy because I got some real feedback from her about her and about Clayton to use as ammunition from the spots of her arse, reading Braille with a story. You know what I mean? It was like, really? He did that? Oh yeah, that's really funny, isn't it? He said. She did say he's got a very small penis. And I can understand that, because when you look like him, walk like him, talk like him, you need a really small penis to back everything up. He's just got very small, he's got bigger hands. I fuck that gang up. Anyway, moving on.
Don't worry, they'll blame the dog. I'm glad you admit to the out of read, bro, there, because Colin was telling me about how being blind has led him to walking into numerous ladies' toilets and cubicles that already contained a male occupant in the blokes. Right, now I was in Asda earlier and I noticed that all their toilets, well, they've got braille on the signs. Right? So either he is a sexual predator with a ferocious appetite for cottaging, or he can't read. And he's just dropped himself in it. So we know which one that is. Crack on and watch your drinks.
I can't read. It's child abuse that can do that. It was very sad. When I learned to read Braille, there were only 4 letters in the alphabet, and Clayton knows every single one of them because they were cunt. Anyway, how many jokes have we done? I've lost track. One more. Yeah, so I've shot my load. So really, what's going to happen here is that you're going to admit the fact that basically what he's done is he's used and abused a disabled person. He's taken a piss out of a guide dog constantly. All he's going to do now is when he leaves, he's going to steal Woody and walk off with him to leave me standing on this stage where the only opportunity I'm going to have to get any kind of other recompense is to do a pole dance. And I would do that, but the problem is that the only pole that I'd want to swing around this evening is him standing there with my fucking dog, and him standing there so I could fucking knee him in the head. Because I've seen these girls doing all this. I think it's very impressive, but if you can knock this cunt out on the way through, I'll be delighted. So thank you very much.
That's not very nice. Well, never noticed before, but I see you've got a strap on Woody. You know, some people fart and then blame the dog. I'm sad to report that Colin was arrested last week for taking matters to a much further level during an ongoing neighbour dispute. So just before you make your mind up with judges, they're judging us so hard right now, Colin. Just bear in mind what sort of person he is. Thank you very much.
Now, I know Clayton kind of is a criminal, but like after all of that, who do you think should go to prison more? The guy who looks like a white supremacist but has a black Labrador. There we go. There we go. Making up for it, aren't you? And Clayton, how are you doing? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm loving it.
Late is what you are. Fucking prick.
I'm late.
And you're panicked and you're late. Okay, guys, are we ready? Have we figured out who's won that one? There's a nod. Who we got?
We're giving it to the late boy Clayton.
Clayton's got the win. Give it up for Clayton, everybody! And Mr. Colin Daniels and Woody. Give it up for Woody. Woody gets a big round of applause with him every time. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's great.
Yeah, he's funnier than me.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to have a short break so you get some more drinks. And then after that break, we're going to have the final. So the 2 winners of this are going to face each other, all right? And then you, the crowd, are going to decide who wins this one. So get this screaming shit going. Jesus, levitate or whatever it is you do with your magic shit. Let's get ready. So, have a short break, about 10 minutes. Then we're going to have the final. Then we're going to have another break, and then we're going to bring in your headliner for some proper comedy, all right? Are we ready for that? Good stuff. Enjoy yourself.